Welcome to Sunday night. It's December the 29th, Sunday evening. Welcome to my desk. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and we're going to do some art. I'm going to work in my slow journal. I'm going to check out this journal. We have a wrap that I'm going to work on for this. I want to make some card bases. So, let's get started. Penelope's here. Derwin's here. He's snoozing over in the corner. Derwin the dragon. Next year, the Chinese symbol is going to be the year of the snake. The year of the snake. Derwin says, they don't scare me. Penelope says, snakes? All right. So, I think I'll take this off my desk for right now. It holds my slow stitch pieces. I'll set it over on the side and let me get into my channel over here, set things up. I hope that you all have had a good weekend. The new year of 2025 is just right around the corner. It's just right around the corner. Yeah. How are you going to celebrate 2025? I'm going to celebrate at home, I believe. There we go. We got 8 of you out there. Welcome in, everybody. I do believe that I have some flashing out. I don't know if it's the lighting in here is really not good. Let's see. Mina's out there. Hi, Mina. Hi, Ray D. Welcome in. Hi, Angie Brown. Ray D. And Vale. Hi, Vale. I cleaned my desk today, and I took all the things that were sitting around. Let me zoom in. I'm wearing my maroon top tonight. Let me zoom in a little. And I took all the extra paraphernalia that was hugging my desk, and let me get a hold of it here. Hold on. I'm going to have to keep this close by. It's all in here. That's everything that was out on my desk. No wonder I was having a hard time working. I mean, look at all this. It's all stuff I reached for, but all right. So I'm going to keep, I guess I'm going to have to set me up a box that I call a desk box and just keep it close by when I need something. Like these pins, these little pins. We're going to use that for the slow journaling that I want to do tonight, but they should probably go out in the other room. I'll probably knock them over there. Okay, so let me finish welcoming folks in. Mina's here, Ray is here. Hello, hello, Legia. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Angie's here. Vale is here. Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia McCoy. Welcome in. Mina's laughing. She says, I'm putting on my hearing aids so I don't miss a single word. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Angie says, I've been playing on my new Cricut Joy and having fun. Yes, Angie sent me, was it sunflowers? She sent me a picture of what she's done. Yes, sunflowers. You guys can hear me? Okay, good. Then I know it's not me. I was worried because sometimes I forget to turn the sound on. So the last time we worked in this journal, I put this little gold bookmark in here, and I glued these front pages together. So let's take the clips off. The clips will go in the desk box, and we're going to check out and see how this journal works now. Let me just take these and let me put them in that box as we speak. As we speak. This is my desk box. I might have to get a bigger box. But I need to keep all this extra stuff that accumulates around my desk. I need to keep it off my desk so that I can work. Mina says, I'm sure your sound is okay. It's my ears. Oh, Nina. You're sweet, sweet, sweet Mina. Angie says, I found all kinds of images of napkins. Oh, that's cool, Angie. Cynthia says she can hear me. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can hear me. So I redid this journal because it was not laying flat, and it is laying flat now. I can work on this with no problem. The only thing I need to learn about building these journals now is how to, it's not a bad thing, but I've got a big gap in there, and I really didn't want that big of a gap. And I'm not sure if that's, it might just be a function of the book itself and how I cut the papers. One thing you don't want to do is glue this to the spine, because we've already found out if we put a cloth on the back of the text box that it prevents it from opening up. So I'm very happy with this now. Find the pen. I might have taken the pen for it out in the other room. I'll have to get Dee Dee told me about those Sharpie pens. Is that one? No, that's a paint pen. Those Sharpie pens that, like this. This is the pen that goes in there. That do not bleed through. So I have a pen holder here, so let's put it in the pen holder, and I can take this out and write to my heart's content in here. And for right now, I'm just using this as a closure. So I'm going to call my redoing of this a success. I might eventually put a clip on here. So that's that. Now, the slow journaling, I fooled with this, what was it, Friday night? Oh, no, I forgot that. Let me run and get that sampler. Just hold the phone for a minute. I wanted to show you, and I'm going to have to zoom out. I'm going to have to zoom out to show you this because it's fairly large. I wanted to show you the Christmas sampler. You saw the video that I put up of the little ornament that I made. It's already hanging on the tree. Let me zoom out and move this. This, I believe I got it at a thrift store. In fact, I did. I bought this at Goodwill for, excuse me, I'm standing up. My head hit the phone. I bought it at Goodwill for $10, $9.99. Now, here it is. Isn't this cool? I'm not even sure I can get the whole thing on here. See if I can zoom out a little bit more so you can see the whole thing. Well, and this is one I will, let me give you a ride here. I guess it's going to have to be like that, and I'll hold it up a little. And I've got my room blouse on. But here it is. And this happens to be stitched on Aida cloth too. This is not stitched on linen, as we know linen, but it's a beautiful sampler. And it's got that hymn, "Oh, come let us adore him. For there is born to you this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord," Luke 2:11. It's a beautiful sampler. I will not be taking this apart. It's beautiful. So this is kind of, I have it sitting out in the dining room all year round. So, yeah, I wanted to show it to you. I'll take it back out. Not right now, but after the stream is over. Now let me zoom back in. Got that sampler for $10. That was a bargain. I'm giving you another ride till I get it adjusted here. How does that look? Might have to come in just a little bit more. I mean, out a little more. Whoops. It's hard to set the zoom when you're using your phone to stream with. Someday I want to get my webcam set up. Just not into doing that type of thing. Angie's here, Cynthia. Isn't that beautiful, Cynthia? Hi, Jacqueline. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Welcome in, welcome in. Mary, did your brother help you with the clock? No, I didn't ask him. And I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to keep the hands and throw everything else away. Keep the face of the clock for a art journal cover. That project has gone the way of the, I don't want to call it a failure. I was going to Google Hobby Lobby clocks and see if anybody else has had trouble. Let me see. Let me do that now while we're talking about it. Angie, you reminded me to do this. Trouble. TRU, there's trouble in Bibbidi-Giddy. Trouble with Hobby Lobby clock works. I'm not even going to bother my brother because I know what he'll say. He'll say, "Go buy one." He won't want to do it. Fixing a Hobby Lobby clock with. Can we fix? Let's see, battery operated wall clock. How to assemble clock so I don't see. Fixing a Hobby Lobby clock with. Fix a Hobby Lobby clock that's stuck at 210 by bending the minute hand or the hour hand. Assemble a clock. People ask, why is my clock mechanism not working? Why does my clock stop working when I hang it on the wall? See, I don't want to mess with all that. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Hobby Lobby clock not working. Here's one on TikTok. Trouble with Hobby Lobby Clockworks on YouTube. So I might, there's a video here how to install arms on a clock from Hobby Lobby, mini quartz clock, need a new battery, clock movement, never work at Hobby Lobby. Oops, we want to read that one. Hobby Lobby warning. I just wanted to warn you not to order from Hobby Lobby website if you're only looking for supplies for holiday gifts and blah, blah, blah. All right. So I might go look at some of those and see what kind. Doesn't look like a whole lot of people have had trouble with it, but I'm going to make an art journal out of that clock and face and put it in my past. Mary, why was the clock not working? Joyce wants to know before. the clock originally was a clock that my brother had hanging in the bathroom, and it didn't work, and my brother couldn't get it to work, and he took it down, and he went to Menards and bought a new one for the bathroom, and he asked me if I wanted that clock. And I said, yeah, I'll take it apart. So I took it apart, and it's behind me. I don't want to get it out. I took it apart, and I altered the face of it. And when I was at Hobby Lobby, I bought clockworks. You can buy little clock mechanisms. And I tried the other night in my stream to put it together. And I swear, I read those directions slowly. I read them aloud while I was in my stream. I did everything it told me to do. And when I put the battery in, the batteries were brand new. I got them at Menards last week, or the last time we went shopping. And it wasn't working. The back of it, I think, say this is my clock face. And you put the mechanism on the back, but I think the face it's kind of a stiff board, but I think it was warped, and that clock face, the mechanism was really loose. I had to put painter's tape in it to keep it in place. And I had purchased extra clock hands because they were black, and I thought they'd go better with the clock and be easier to see. And so I didn't use the clock hands that came with the mechanism. And I thought, well, maybe I need to use the clock hands. Maybe the clock hands are too large or something. And I tried to take them off after I finally got them on. And I pulled up on it, but I pulled awfully hard, and it pulled the little piece out of the mechanism. And I think that probably broke it. I'm tired of it. I don't even want to go there anymore. Could it be the battery compartment, the spring? It could be. It could be anything. There really isn't a spring in the battery compartment. There's a little metal piece on the negative side, and then there's a plus side here where you put the plus side of the battery there, and it wasn't working. I don't even want to look at it anymore. I'm so disgusted with it. So I'll be happier if I can use it as a journal cover. Hi, Goldie. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, that Stephanie is Goldie. Hi, Goldie, Stephanie. Bayo is here. Sharon Lombard. Hi, Sharon. Angie Brown. Cynthia McCoy. Ray D. Welcome in, everybody. So, my assignment for this weekend was to stitch this is going to be the wraparound for this slow journal. And my assignment that I gave to myself was to stitch 9 inches from here to here. And I believe I have 9. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 inches. It might be a little longer in some places, but this is going to be the wraparound. Now let me take the lace off. The other thing we did it was Friday night. We chose journal signatures. I put my signatures together. But what I want to do tonight is pin pieces on the wraparound, get that ready to stitch. And then I have a packet of photos that I got from Deb Ham. Old photos, and I'm going to see if I can't make a story out of those, or what. I'm not sure. I'll just have to see what they are. I had them out when I got the package, but I really haven't looked through them enough to see what kind of inspiration I can get from them. And this is lace that I dyed when I did my eco dyeing, and I did Mordant's fabric. And I liked how it held on to the color. It did hold on to the color nice. This has been through several rinses. But I did not get much eco dyeing out of it. So you'll see when I show you my signatures, the pages that I use for my signatures are from Jacqueline and Rosemary. And then pieces of fabric that I have here. I did not have very good, but I got at it late and late in the fall, and I think next spring I'm going to try again with the eco dyeing, because I still have some of that. It's called sodium, is it sodium lactate? Something lactate. I have it over in my box there, but it's a mordant that Sylvia used, and I ordered some, and I kept waiting for the order to come, and I think the more I waited, the longer my leaves did not. I got a few images out of here, which is, it's okay. Now, I want this on the front of the wrap, and I want this on the inside because it's scalloped. This is, I have not bound the journal. Actually, it goes like this. I have not bound the signatures yet, and I'm not going to do that right away. I don't want to get into the same trouble that I got into with my, and I'm only going to have 2 signatures, and I think I have 7 pages plus the cover. So that's 4 times 8, if you count the cover, is 32. 32 and 32 is 64 pages in my journal. And I'll have plenty of room in here to add things without splitting the cover. I want to keep the cover. I think it's really pretty. There are some nice covers going on in the group. So when I put this in, I want this for the wraparound to come about like this. Now, I'm going to leave a little bit here for the, if I put it like this, that's only about a 1/2 inch. I'll need more than that. So I'm just going to kind of double it like that. Bring it around this way. And I don't want to cut this. So what I think I'm going to do is just hem this under like this. I could make a pocket out of it. I might do that. We'll see. And the wraparound, it's a wrap. And what I've left extra space here to take care of any expansion that's going to happen up in here. So when I actually work on the pages, I'll have a better sense of, and I am not going to glue it down in any sense of the word because I love the cover. It's just going to be a wrap around the journal just to keep the pages together and everything. And you know, I could bring it like this too. Put the pocket in here, make a pocket here where I can hide things, maybe like that, and then I can put stuff in the pocket, put it like that, fold it up, let me get my signature straight, fold it up like that, and then have the wrap come around like this. And that would be pretty. That I actually like that much better. And it, like I said, it's not going to be attached to the journal in any sense of the word. I'm going to put the lace piece on it. But what I want to do tonight, other than measuring everything, let's see. I think I brought this around. Let's do that again. Let's do this again. I think when I brought this around, bring it over here like this, I think I had this leaf showing on the inside flap here. So I'm going to have a fairly deep pocket like that. So that will help me know the edge of this leaf if I want to put anything on here. And I think by doing that, I think I will have enough. Let me pull it closed. Have enough to do a nice wrap here. Like that. And I will. So that's just kind of a guide for me. I know when I make that pocket, it's going to be, what? 1, 2, 3, 4 inches wide. So what I want to do tonight is do the, let me put this aside, figure out what I want to put on my wrap. And I'm just going to pin it on there. And this is going to be the, actually, yeah, I could do it both ways. I think I'll do it this way because this all can be pocket in here. I only stitched it at the top border and the bottom border. So if I, let me pin this. Penelope, come on out. Hi everybody, it's good to see you, she says. Meri needs some of my pins. Let me turn my back to her. I'm going to pin this here just for a minute. Thank you, Penelope. So I want to get the pictures out of here and the fabric. Well, let me stop a minute and review chat. Chat filter. All messages. Let's see. Angie's here. Legia says, hello to everyone. How are you gals? Finishing up 2024. Legia says, hi Sharon. I hope that you're having a good day or evening. I guess it depends where in the world you're living. Vale says hello to Legia. You're all welcoming each other. I appreciate you guys doing that. Hi Kitty Jan. Welcome in. Welcome in. Angie's here. Cynthia's here. Goldie. And Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. How are you doing, lady? How are you doing? I saw your post the other day that, what, you were feeling dizzy? I sure do keep you in my heart, Cheryl. Cheryl's been fighting cancer. Ray is here. Angie, I heard that too, Angie. Angie says, do you all know that? No, I did not know that, Angie. That Jimmy Carter passed away? I did not know that. I heard that he was 100 years old. Yep. We're losing people. Let's see, it seems like my desk is zoop, and it's level here. My camera, I think, is a little, let me adjust my camera a little. I think it's, you might see my hand as I hold on to this. If it goes off, I'll be right back. Is that any better? I tried to adjust it, make it a little more level. All right, I was reaching over here to get my, I want to get those photos out. Any extra fabrics? We want to look at these photos. And I might come back and look at this extra signature because there might be things in there that I want. So maybe I'll just pull it out. Is there anything else in here that I want? Well, we have the embellishments. I'm not sure it's time to embellish yet. And these are Jacqueline's papers and Rosemary's papers. So as we get to working on this, I'll get back to those maybe. We'll see. I want to catch up with K3N. She's already put, well, I put my signatures together, but she's kind of worked on some of hers. She has a little story or a little theme going of the pirate girl. All right, I'm going to keep these aside for a bit, and we're going to look at these photos. Old photos. There were 25 of them, I think. I think maybe I should zoom in so you guys can see them a little better. They're a little far away from you. Let me zoom in. Meri can't sit still tonight. Hi, Sherry Van. And I saw another message there. Tori, was it Tori? Oh, I'm way behind you guys. Sherry Van Kim. Oh, Tony's. Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts. This is going to look so pretty. Thank you, Tony. And welcome in. I'm glad you could join us tonight. I am following K3N Cloth Tales. She is doing a project. She does slow stitch. She does quilting. She does a lot of that type of work. And she is doing a slow journaling project that I'm following along with. She's calling it slow journaling, and it's like working on it when you feel like it, or not when you feel like it. It's working on it as you go. It's not anything that's done in a sequence or anything like that. I think she does it every other Friday. She works on it. So we're going to look through these old photos. And there is her channel. If you haven't found her yet, there is her channel. So these photos, though, I got from Deb Ham, and I want to see if they're going to inspire a theme for this journal. We've got a man and a woman here. Actually, it looks like a father and daughter, maybe. I think that girl looks a little younger than the man. So it could be father and daughter. Here's a young boy sitting in a rocking chair. I kind of like that. This looks like a group of farmers. Looks like the young boy is sitting up on the wagon. A man. I'm not sure if that's somebody peeking out there or not, and another man. Here's two ladies. Looks like they're sitting on a bench or something out in the garden. And there's a big old tree behind them there. And I'm going to use the original photos in here. There's not going to be any photocopying or anything like that. Here's a baby in it looks like in a wicker chair. I like that. Here's the man, and this looks more like a man and wife there. Kind of faded, but that's okay. I didn't ask for, I just said black and white photos. I don't care what shape they're in. Here's a man and a woman. Looks like grandpa, grandma, and young child. Here's a farmer and his wife. These are all look like farm photos here. There's some kids, and 3 kids. Look like older brother. I think that's a girl, younger sister, and a little sister. Here's a young man all dressed up. This is a postcard. Kind of like that. Can you see these? I haven't been watching the screen. This is a group picture. Looks like they're having a picnic under the tree there. I kind of like that. I'm looking for something that inspires a story. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, that's an old car. It's got a little fading in there, but I kind of like the old car. A man and two ladies in front of, it looks like some store buildings behind them. It's faded. Yeah. I don't know how that, oh. I was looking it upside down. I see it's two girls there standing, looks like in front of a silo of some sort or a barn. Looks like they had to climb up to get there. These are all farms, so they look like country folk. So this might become a country folk diary of sorts. Could it be a diary? You see, they're all group pictures. Oh, I like this one. Looks like a young girl, younger brother, and little brother or sister. Here they all are in front of the car. Look at the little one in the window. Look at the little one in the window up here. I love it. And it looks like there might be somebody in there. Yeah, it's a little boy. He's up there. There's his head. And the little one here, I love that photo. Here's a little girl. I like this. This is a nice photo. And here's another nice gentleman. Yeah, these are postcard photos here. These are nice. So, I'm going to keep those back. I love the one of the old car. Where was that one? This one. The little one in the window. I like that. Here's the old car again and the little one. So the old car seems to be attracting me. And there are a lot of group pictures here. I have to decide which ones I want. I kind of like this one of the two sisters. And here's that old car again. What did I do with those? I like this one. Little one sitting in the wicker chair. And the rocking chair. Now these I've kind of taken out for one reason or another as I was sorting through them. Faded or see, this got exposed on this side. But I could just, you know, clip it and make a little postage stamp photo, but we'll see. You can also put these in your scanner and manipulate them and make them darker. So just because I'm not using them right now doesn't mean I won't use them. I like this one with the wagon. They're standing in front of the wagon, and this is the father and daughter. So these I kind of like. This one, I don't know. Yeah. Now, these are the postcards. I don't think I'll use them on the cover, but I might use them inside the journal themselves. There's a Dapper Dan, a pretty lady who could be his wife or sister. Here's the grandma. Here's the little one in the wicker chair again. Oh, and the mother and the two young ones. Or no, that's a sister. That's an older sister and two young ones. And there's, could be grandpa. And then the little girl here. So these I'll probably use maybe on the pages. These probably not. And these I will use someplace. So I've kind of, but now the theme of the story seems to be running around a country theme. but I'm not sure I want that for my theme. We'll see. These might just become interesting photos. So I got the old car there. I love the little one looking out the window. That one's a keeper. For sure. That's, I'm calling this father and daughter. Here they are at the wagon. I like the boy in the rocking chair. And the boy in the well, he's a young, almost a baby boy in the wicker chair. Here's, looks like grandma and grandpa, maybe. Here they are having a picnic. Here's the old car again. The two sisters and the young one sitting on the old car. So these are the ones that have really called to me tonight. Let me put these in here. Maybe I'll put them on the other side of the, keep them separate. So I'm going to just hold these back. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them on here yet. So let me zoom back out again because we're going to work with some fabrics. And I'm not going to stitch, I don't think. I think I'm just going to pin. So let me. So thinking of the theme, those photos just remind me of country. And it could be that this could be a journal that was found in a trunk. And this is it'll be 2025. These pictures look like they might, dating the car here. Looks like what? That's not a Model A, is it? Any of you know the old cars? A Model T, a Model A, old car. I would say 1920s maybe. Is there any date on these pictures? I don't see a date. This was before they put dates on pictures. I don't see a date. I would say 1920s. So this is it'll be 2025. So these pictures, it could be 100 years ago. So the theme could be a journal lost in the attic of an old house. Maybe they're either remodeling an old house and they found this journal. That could be my theme. Just judging, I want to use these pictures. I have other black and white photos, but I want to use these. And yeah, I think that will be my theme. That seems to be where I'm going with that. That's where the pictures are taking me. The wagon one's your favorite one. Did I take out? I don't think I saved out the wagon one, did I? I didn't save out the wagon one. My favorite is the one where the little one is looking through the window of the car. This one just steals my heart. When I was a child, and I can remember being like in preschool, my mom and dad, and you have to think this was in the days when swimming at the river was a thing, you know. We wouldn't take kids swimming in the river today unless we knew it was a clean pond. But my mom and dad used to picnic on Sundays down at the river, and I would sit in the car. And I'd sit in there sometimes, and I'd cry, and I'd cry, and my mom would come and get me, and I think I cried just to get attention. I can remember crying a lot, sitting in the back seat of the car. I don't remember too much about it, but I can remember it happening. Cheryl says she's dealing with vertigo. Okay, Cheryl. Well, you are in our prayers. The PT is helping the physical therapy. Cheryl says, oh, Cheryl, I'm dealing with vertigo too. I'm going to physical therapy for it. The PT is helping me. Hi, Brenda. Are you Brenda Smith or Brenda A? It's just Brenda. Welcome in, Brenda. Let's see, what else is going out there? The wagon one is Goldie's favorite. Thank you, Cheryl, for the thumbs up. We do appreciate thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Cheryl asked Angie how she's doing. Let's see. Mary. Tony is new, and we gave her your channel on Lori's today. Oh, thank you, Angie, and welcome in, Tony. It's glad to have you with us. And Angie, thank you for commenting and sharing. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it. Sherry saying hello. Angie says, Mary, I was going to ask if you had a bug in your plants. Bug in your pants? Why? There's no bug in my pants. No, I don't have a bug in my pants. Angie! Goldie says, oh, thanks. I never was sure who that was. I will sub. Let's see. Mary, oh, K3N Cloth Tales. Yeah, K3N Cloth Tales. If you enjoy quilting or slow stitching, she makes journals. She does do some mixed media. But she's mostly her channel is mostly focused with slow stitch. Do not ask her to do a video on machine quilting or freeform quilting. I made the mistake of asking her. I didn't ask her to do a video. She had commented early on one of her videos that she could see similarities between slow stitch and freeform quilting. And I asked her in the group if she could elaborate on that. I didn't ask her to do a video. Well, I got jumped all over like, don't mislead her. Okay, I'm sorry, but she did mention it in her video. So just to warn you ahead of time, she focuses a lot on handwork on this channel. She quilts, she has quilting, she calls it normal quilting. I don't do normal quilting. And the reason I like K3N Cloth Tales, I like her as a person. She's a wonderful teacher. She's really interesting to listen to. She tells these stories. She's very knowledgeable. She's a natural, let's put it that way. But don't ask her to do any freeform machine quilting on this channel. Just a heads up. But she did, and she does all this eco dyeing, and she's a pro at it. And she's doing this journal that I'm working on now as a slow journaling project where you just work on it. You don't have a set goal like I'm going to work through this journal and have it done by the end of the month. It's nothing like that. It's work on it a little and then work on it a little more and work on it when you're inspired to work on it. Let's see, I think I'm caught up with chat. Let me go down to the bottom. Angie, Cheryl's laughing at Angie. Brenda. Did Brenda say which Brenda she was? Brenda, which Brenda are you? She says, hi, Mary. Are you Brenda Smith or Brenda A? Did she answer me? I don't see anything of her she's answered me. Vertigo PT is helping. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Brenda Robertson. Another Brenda. Well, welcome in, Brenda Robertson. A new Brenda. Welcome in. Glad to have you join us. Mary, I'm looking at the wonderful lion mail art you made for me. Oh, you know what? I don't even remember that. When you say you're looking at it, are you looking at that lion mail art? I don't even remember, Brenda. How long ago was that? You know, things happen awfully fast. Stephanie, Stephanie says, welcome, friends. So Stephanie G, welcome to Fib Diggity Friends. Stephanie says. Very cool. Did you do that, Stephanie, or did YouTube do that? Stephanie says, hey, hey, hey. Hi, Stephanie. You joined. Oh, thank you for joining, Stephanie. Welcome in. Thumbs up for Stephanie. She joined while she was in the live. And you guys, I have to figure out how to, I'm hoping that my mentor person emails me back. I know that YouTube gifts 10 free memberships a month, but I don't know how to set it up. Because when I go to chat, unlock members only perks. Let's see what that is. No, that's not it. When I go to chat and look at the membership, it asks me to pay. Let's see. No. And there's, YouTube gives away 10 free a month, but there's a way that I set that up and they want me to buy it. And I bought some already and I don't want to keep buying. I want to learn how to enable the 10 free memberships. So when my mentor, I'm going to call him that, when he emails me back, I'll be setting that up. Says I don't see a way to set that up. I might have to be on the laptop to do it. I don't see a way to do it on the phone or the tablet. Goldie says, how creators give away memberships. Sign into YouTube on a computer. Go to the eligible channels, Livestream or Premiere. Click the dollar icon and select membership gifting. Yeah, but you have to pay for those. So you guys can buy memberships for other, you can't say, I want to gift so-and-so a member. YouTube chooses who to gift. I have no control over who gets the gifts. And I wish I did but I don't. When I gave away memberships, I gave away 5 of them last week. And they gave them to people that weren't even in the stream. They were subbies, but they weren't in the stream. If I was giving away memberships, I would choose. I would say, oh, you guys are here tonight. I would like to gift you and you and you. I think it did gift Tina was in the stream and it gifted one to her, but the others I don't even think were in my stream. But yeah, if you hit that little dollar icon and it says membership gifting, it's asking you to buy memberships. And when you buy it, you can't tell who to give it to. YouTube chooses it. YouTube's channel membership features allow eligible creators to give away 10 free members every month to promote their channels. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to do that. There's no, they're asking you to buy all those. Yeah, and I don't see that on here. When I hit the dollar sign, it says how creators give away memberships. Go to the eligible channels live stream, that's where I'm at, or Premiere. Check the dollar icon. Well, let me do that on my phone. I'll show you. Let me go here. Let me go here. Here's my live stream, or in slow journaling. I have an ad. Let's skip the survey. Okay, here's where I am. So if I check the dollar sign, This says membership, unlock members only perks. Well, that's what all of this is. This is what you get when you join at whichever level. But if you hit the $sign and go to membership gifting, you are purchasing. You can buy one membership for $1.99 or 5 memberships for $9.95. There's no way to gift only one. When your gift will be publicly announced, lucky recipients will be selected by YouTube. Get 1 month of access to perks from, you get 1 month, and it will put you in the highest level when you gift it. Let me gift one. I'll gift the $1.99 one. And I think it's just a 1 tap buy here. I don't think that, let me see what it's doing. It's processing. It says payment was successful. So there is my gift. It says I gifted 1 membership. Who does it say who got it? Goldie. Goldie was gifted a membership by Meri. So there, Goldie, you got that for all your help. You are now a Fibdiggity creator. So if you go to your membership tab, you should get a membership tab. And see, I can't control who it gifts it to. Yeah, I meant to do that. I meant to buy it. I just said, let me buy one. I meant to buy it. I gifted one $1.99 because I could afford one. I can't keep buying $10 memberships. But YouTube enables you to gift 10 free ones. And I can't figure out how to do that. For some reason, that's not showing up for me. It says I can, but it's not showing up when I go to it. There's Goldie. See, she's using the little bandit emoji there. I've only got 1 emoji out there. Ali K is going to help me set up the emojis and see that little blue arrow? It's not very clear, but by Joyce and Goldie. Well, those are badges. Oh, there's Legia. She used 5 of them. Hi, Becky. Hi, Becky. Becky was in a state of chaos this afternoon. I was giggling at you, Becky. She says, chaos and chaos. Welcome in, Becky. But there's a way out there that I can enable YouTube to gift. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for January 1st to set that up. I'm waiting for my manager, my product manager. We get when you go through all this. I joined a boot camp to set this all up, but I was so busy over the last 3 months that I missed a lot. And I sent him an email saying, how do I give away my 10 free memberships? Becky's saying hello to everybody. You need a Penelope emoji. Yeah, I'm going to set up the emojis. And Stephanie, those little blue dots by your name, those are level badges. Ali K, I said Stephanie. Ali K is going to help me do the badges because right now they're just little circles with, I think there's probably a 1 or something in there, or there's a star in there. I think a star's, it depends on how long you are a member. That little blue circle will change the longer that you're a member. Change to a different color. Becky said she's right back. She's going to shower and put on her PJs. Every time Becky comes in here, she says, I'm going to get ready for bed. I'll be back. I'm going to go take a shower. But she pops in to say hello. Hi, Leah. Welcome in, Leah. It's good to see you. Sharon's here. Okay. So, Stephanie, you got a free membership tonight. So, have fun with it. I put up a game today, and I want to touch on that game. I just put up the intro, and I want to tell you, if you're a Fib Diggity creator, which is the highest level, you can see all the videos that I put up at the lower level. And so far, the videos I've been putting up have been at the lower level, because I feel like I want to give those people a chance to see the videos. If I put videos up at the higher level, these people here won't see these. Eventually, I'll put some up there that will be just for the creators. These are Fib Diggity friends, and these are Fib Diggity creators. 2 levels. And I worked really hard at keeping the levels at the minimum price. I can't make the prices any lower. If I could make the prices lower, I would. Because I want to make it affordable to you. And I say that in the intro video. This really is not about me. I'm not a business. I don't teach courses. I'm not an instructor. I'm not selling anything. This is a community. And to tell you the truth, if you don't join, we're still a community. I've always felt like the people who come and watch my videos are my members. But this year, I was thinking about how can I up my content on my channel. And I don't like calling it a membership area. I like calling it a community center. And so that's how that got started. And that's why I started it, because I want to offer just one more level of content. But I started a game. I put up the video this morning, and you'll see the intro video out there. I just go through what we're going to do, and it's a game. It's an art game. But I want to make it clear, you're not required to join this game. It isn't something, if you just want to sit and watch, that's perfectly fine. Because I do know a lot of you are involved in a lot of other channels, a lot of other areas. You've got a room full of projects that you're working on. But I need to put up some content, and I thought this is something fun to do. And all I'm doing is one little square. One little square, and it's not going to be a daily video. It's an ongoing game. Do not feel obligated to join it unless you want to. You might want to watch 4 or 5 of the videos that go up and then decide to catch up, because, like I said, they're only one little square. And I don't want to talk too much about it because it is members only. And this is a public video, but at least you get an idea of some of the things that I'm going to do here. I'm going to do some other things too, but I'm just got started. I haven't even been a community for a week yet. We haven't even been a Fib Diggity Community Center. It's not even a week old. So, you know, I'm just slowly getting a start on it. Diane. Hi, Diane. Who's that messy palette? Hi, Diane. Welcome in, Diane. Kitty Jen is here. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Well, let's get back to work on my cover. This is the wrap. It's not the cover, it's the wrap. Now, this is going to be the inside. This is going to be the outside. I think I want to focus on the outside of it first. And I want to choose fabrics. And I might pull some from that extra. We'll see what I have here. I think I want to go to these darker colors here. I have some darker colors. I think I want to go to this and this damask. This damask is really pretty. See, it's and the question was, is it silk? I do not think it's silk. It's just damask. The thread might be silk, but it could be a polyester thread too. But it resisted the dye, and that's what it made so pretty. What made it so pretty, and what I love about it, I get from Sylvia. She loves all the raw edges, and I love the raw edge here. Now, on this, we're going to keep these 2 pieces out for now. I might want to add fabric that's not a part of this, because I could see adding some wool. I'll have to go through my packages, but I think it was Rebecca Wills sold some wool that's real wool. It's real felt wool. And I might want to put some of that on there. I think some of it is gray. But see, I love this area in here. Now, do I want it all? I don't think I want it all. Let's see what's over here. Let's get this piece out of the way for right now. So I don't want to cover up everything on here. See, I love this little spot there. And this is mostly dark in here. So I don't have any qualms about putting something. Now, to tell you the truth, it really goes, because this, it really goes like this, because this will flip on the inside. This, the piece, this is the pocket here, this is on the front. So, but I'm gonna, well, no, let's see, yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this. This would be on the back of my book. And this is the pocket on the front. Let me put another pin in there. Penelope. Penelope. There. So, and this black paper's, you're going to maybe see a little glare on here. Right now, my fabric is covering it up, but I see a glare. I don't see it in the, I don't see it in my tablet, but I see a glare right there, my light reflecting. And that's why I use this black paper, but it floats around on me. So, let me get my head straight here with the book. I want to mark the top and the bottom again. So this will be the front. And I'm going to put this here. This will, oh wait. No, that's not right. Let me take the signatures out or they're going to fall apart on me here. Did I have that folded the wrong way? I think I need this folded. I want this on the inside, but I want that pocket. I think I have it folded the wrong way, because this is the front. Yeah, I do. I want this on the inside and this on the outside. So I'm going to have to fold this. I don't know if I want to fold it though. We'll see. Hold on. Let me try it. And I'm going to fold it 4 inches. See, I'm covering up that leaf, but that leaf also shows here. Not as much. And I don't like it folded. I don't like that at all. Because even my pocket would be on the outside. That's not working for me. Let's put it back. Let me put it back. Let my head absorb this, what I was doing. 4 inches. Right there and right there. Let's pin it back again. I don't have this all figured out when I start. I do this online in front of you guys. And let me tip my camera just a little so you can see a little bit more of it. Okay, let's put my book. The pocket will go on the end. It'll go like this. That's how I want it. So, this is the top. I'm saying, yeah, and this is the top here. So, when I work on it on the outside, I want to work on it this way. knowing that over here is what will go on the front cover. What's over here with the scallops will go on the back cover. Now, I need to figure out, is this the bottom or the top? I lost track of that. So let me do this again. I will get it. I just have to do it a couple times to figure. Once I figure out that dot, I'll be okay. This dot. So it goes like this. This flips over. This is kind of a hidden pocket here, and it will fold to the inside. And then this will flip over here. I'm good with that. So this goes on the top. Right here goes on the top. More on the top than on the bottom. It's almost to the center, but more on the top. So if I take this off and flip it around where I want, this will be the top here. That's where I want to go. This is the back of it, and this is the front of it where the pocket is. All right, now that I got all that straightened out, and I think my camera has a very bright light. You are seeing this much brighter than I am. All of this in here, you kind of see some of the gold in there, but this is kind of all in here is a kind of a tannish gold in here. You see a little of it coming through, and it's much darker. This area in here is really a dark gray. You see it as a light gray. You see some of the dark going on around in here. So I think what I would like to do with this, I want the raggedy edges, and I think I'm going to go for this over here. And I think I'm going to put this right in here. And I have to decide how much of that flap do I want to keep. I guess I might want to tear it a little bit more. Can I tear it? No. Let me snip on that and see if it... No. Let me get my scissors out. It's funny, I can't tear it, but put it in the washing machine. There we go. And I like that torn just a little bit more. And I like this raggedy edge, but I don't want it to cover up my... Do I want to bring it clear over here? I wonder if I can tear that way. Or I could just leave it, keep on tearing, and make it a strip. That might be the best thing to do. So we're going to tear all the way down. I made my decision. And I'm going to snip this off here. This is the hem. Yeah. Now you see some of the areas where it resisted in here. If I could zoom in, you would see the pattern of what, and you probably see it anyway. But I'm going to stitch this. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin it here. And let's just get out my, I had them here. So we kind of, the theme of this is, I'm going to call it a found journal in the attic of an old farmhouse. They're going to remodel this old farmhouse. You know, this is the typical story. And as they're cleaning out the attic, they find this old journal. Now we have to decide, is it family that's cleaning out or somebody who bought the farmhouse? And it really doesn't, well, yeah, it does have to be a farmhouse, because most of the pictures, as we looked at our pictures, they look like they're farmers. They're out in the country. I hate to say farmers. I'm going to call them country. So it's a country house So was it inherited through the family, or did somebody buy it and they're remodeling it? That's the question. Let me see if I can get in here. And I'm just going to pin this in. We're not going to stitch. I'm just going to kind of set this up so that I can work on it during the week. I also want to, it's 7:13. I also want to work on some card bases tonight, fold some cards. I meant to do that on Refill Friday. Now, I could bring this down and let this raggedy part show. I kind of like doing that. Or I could clip it off and put that raggedy, I love that raggedy edge. We could, I'm almost wanting to fold it down. For right now, because I'm undecided, I'm going to pin it. I might run a piece of fabric through that. We'll see. What I want to keep is this ragged edge here. And let's put another pin in here. And as you're pinning things and getting ready to, I will baste. I will do the hidden basting. But as you're pinning it, if you point your needle in between the two fabrics, don't have them come out the side of one or the other, and it's hidden in there, and you're less likely to poke yourself. Just a thumbs up. Let's pin this up here. See, I've got, let me get a pin out. Now, I would like some contrasting colors on this. Let me just pin this. And if I put the point of that needle in between these fabrics, then that protects my hands from getting poked. Now I have this dark here, which makes a nice color. And let's see what I have here. I have this, I have the damask. I don't have as much as what she had. I've got the piece here with the, you can kind of see some of the threads in there where I bound it. Not as much as hers. You can kind of see them in there. I might save that for something else. Here, this is pretty dark here. I want something that's dark for contrast. This is dark, kind of a dark brownish. I'll take that. I'll come back to this other. That's the damask and that's the rust. So I like this dark piece. Where do I want to put it? And do I want to use the whole thing? This is a piece of lace. It was a table runner, and I do like it. I don't know if you can see, you can kind of lightly see the embroidery on the edge here and the eyelets up here. I like that, and there's some more machine embroidery on there and eyelets. And I think there was a washer here. Now, we know that this folds like that. It comes, the wrap will come in like that. This piece will fold over like that. This will be on the inside here. So where do I want to put this? I'm not doing the inside yet. I'm thinking, now what she did, she had a picture that she put on her flap. She had a dark piece, and let me fold this in like that. That'll have to be stitched down. It's catching on each other. It's the way I pinned it, I think. There we go. I like that. I don't know if I want to put a picture there. She had a dark piece here and she put a picture. If I put a picture there, it would be a very small one in there. And these are fairly large. He's sitting, oh, wait, where is he? Oh, that's the old car. Where's the one of the little boy would almost fit in there. If I clipped it here and there, he would almost fit in there if I put like that and clip. I hate clipping that window up though. I like that old window. We could go with the old car being there. I kind of like that, even with the light. The light from the photograph kind of goes through the windshield of the car there. And let's see, if I just fold this in half and take, the thing of it is, I hate cutting these photos. I'm not sure any of these are going to work for me. I might have to go through my other photos and see what I have. I love these because I'm guessing that these were probably taken in the 20s. I'm just going to say 1920 and this is 2025. So I'm thinking these photos are over 100 years old. And they're starting to show the sepia color on them. I love the sepia. The other photos that I have are mostly black and white. That old car does go there, but I'm not sure I want to put it there. That's the thing. I'm thinking about where I'm going to put this brown. So let's flip this over again, because I'm working on, this is the outside. So I have the brown piece. Now let's figure out where, I got to get my cover here. I need to pin and or baste where the folds will be in this book. We know, jeez. We know that, how did I do that? Yeah. This is a hidden pocket here. Well, it's got a fly page here. And I'm not gonna glue this on. This will just be a wrap. So when I take it off, I might have to have a little pocket in there, something if I put anything in there. But this really kind of wraps in that way. So I have a fold. If I keep it skinny, and I probably don't want to keep it skinny, but if the fold starts here, and that means something to me. This almost looks like a rose to me in there. Almost like a rose. So let me pin, maybe with the bigger pin. Right here is a fold. And this will come around. Now, I'm going to allow a pretty large spine area. So I'm going to say my next fold or on the wrap may come about, now giving myself leeway here, about in here. And all this means something to me when I start putting fabrics on here like she did. And then if I allow that much for the back, where is it here? Right here. Let me put this in. Leave that like that for now. My pin is right there, right here. So I left about a 1/2 inch more. So my next piece, my next fold might come someplace in here. My next, if I allow leeway for the spine to grow. And as I said, it's not going to be stitched down, so if it needs more, I'll have it. And that's pretty good because then this folds right in there. So I'm going to mark this one right here. If I find another big yellow pen, I can use this. And that means a lot to me because I like that. That's crooked. The pen's crooked. Put it in there. Like that. Alright. So now I have kind of a general idea. Put that back. So, turning this back around. This is the back. This is crooked. This is the back flap. This is from here to here is the back cover. From here to here is the spine. From here to over here someplace is the front cover. That means a lot to me when I go to put this stuff on. See, and then I could put, I'm going to have to get out more fabric. I did not eco dye a whole lot. Let's see. I've got my dark gold too. My rusty gold, which could be a strip. I'm thinking a strip to go through up in here. Under this flap. So let's play with that. Let's tear about a 2-inch strip off of here. Because I've got it's pretty long. You're seeing my thought process as I build this wrap. And that's really kind of what I want you to see. Oh, and it's getting a little bit thinner. Sometimes these things don't tear. It's pretty even. It's a little, well, no, it's pretty even. All right, so I'm going to flip this over again. And we're going to take this gold piece and put it under. And I think I'll let the raw edge show. Now when I put it under the flap, because I've made this a pocket, my flaps are in the inside. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I will leave that space, that much, and just kind of fold it over for now. Well, I really kind of want to stitch this part down. I want to tuck this in. Let's tuck it in. I'm going to have to undo this. Let's tuck this in. I'm going to have to undo it both. Because I know where the fold goes. Yeah. And we want the raw edge to show. I could let the seamed edge show. But I like this raw edge much better. Do I or don't I? No. let's do it this way. If I don't like it, I'll undo it. We're going to pin it this way for now. And I've already stitched about 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, no, 1/4 of an inch on there. So this is going to go in here underneath this. And I'll stitch that down. I might do a pretty little stitch on that, an embroidery stitch, we'll see. If I do a pretty little stitch on it, figure out what will show on this side. Something that, a stitch that looks pretty on the back. And that's a pretty wide piece. Got 2 out there. I don't want to spend all night on this. It's almost 7:30. I'll work till 8 o'clock on this, and then we'll get out my cards and work on card bases. I didn't have much else that I wanted to do. I could work in my December daily. I already looked at my writing journal. I'm happy with that. And what else did I do tonight? I think that's it. And if we do this, then I'll get out the cards. I didn't have a whole lot planned for tonight. I want, starting in January on Sunday nights, I'm going to go back to my doodle deck. I've been kind of taking a break. I'm going to put another pin in this. Right in here, because it wants to fold under. I don't want you to fold under. Laura, hi Laura, Jersey. She said, this is going to be really neat journal, Mary. Thank you, Jersey. What happened to the clock? Leah, I gave up on the clock. I'm going to make a journal cover out of it. I did not ask my brother to fool with it. I don't think that he would want to. And I'm just disgusted with it. I'm going to keep the hands for mixed media. I'm going to throw everything. I think I broke it, Leah. I do think I broke it when I pulled that up. And I'm not going to attempt to do a clock out of it. I'm not even going to attempt it. You know, hey, I know if I show it to my brother, he'd say, is that the one I gave you? It didn't work in the first place. And I tried to tell him that I got some clockworks at Hobby Lobby and I couldn't get them to work. But I hate to say that it's not good parts. It's just my inferior knowledge. I'll put it that way. I just don't want to fool with it anymore. To tell you the truth, I'm going to make a journal cover out of the clock. I'll make a journal later in the year. I'm going to throw everything else away. I could take the works apart like I did. I think I took the pieces apart when I did that other clock. When I tore his clock apart, I saved I broke open the little plastic thing and saved the parts out of it. I think that's what I'll do with this. But that's what happened to it, Leah. What else is going on out there? Angie says, Laura, I sent you a Gmail to read later. Laura says hello to Stephanie. Stephanie won a membership tonight. I was talking about the community center and trying to figure out how to send the free pieces. I don't know. For all I know, YouTube decides when to do it too. I may not be able to set it up. They may. I thought you set it up and said how many you want to gift. But I can't buy I can't buy memberships all the time. I bought one tonight, and Stephanie won it. Goldie. She was the one who was talking to me about it anyway, so I'm glad that she won it. All right, I'm going to have to undo this one to get this in there. So once I figure out how that free membership thing works, I'll start giving those away if I figure it out. If I get my answer. I was so busy over the holidays, you know, with the December daily and everything else going on. My brother had to go to the doctor several times, and that took up my time because it's a trip up there. It's an all-day affair going when he goes to the doctor. And it took out of my time to learn stuff about the membership levels. And I just barely got it done on Christmas Day. All right, now I need to pin this back. And we'll just let that. But as the year progresses, we'll be doing more things in there. Like I said, it hasn't been a week yet. All right, I like that. Now this is still the inside of it, but let's turn it over. Now, I really wanted to work on the outside. And I like this area. It's going to need some stitching in here. I folded this over. I could almost tuck that in like that and stitch that down. Or do I just want it to hang? We'll let it hang for right now. I'm almost wanting some dark green. I'm going to let you visit with Penelope for a minute, and I'm going to see if I can find that fabric I got from Rebecca. Willis, is that her name? Let me stand up over here, and I might be able to put my hands on it, and I might not. It'll take a minute. Because I have to take the tablecloth off of the boxes, and I've got things on top of the tablecloth. So it's a matter of sorting through, getting down to the box that has all the fabric in it. Here's someplace. And it might be this box. Is it this box? Let me pull it out and look. It's got fabric in it. This is from Rebecca. Is this the one that has the wool in it? I don't know. That's lace. These are cottons. These are wool, but they're pink and orange. Oh, here they are, you guys. I found it. I found the piece I wanted anyway. The dark green. Let me see what else is in here. Because. Uh-oh, she's over here looking through her stash. She may not come out. She may be lost in a box. What's this book? A hymnal with some lace pieces. What's this? I want to see what this book is about. All right, let me put this stuff back. I guess that, oh, this was in there. Let me put that box back in there. Well, that was easy enough. I found it. Let me pile things back up here so I don't fall over when I try to get out. It will just take me a minute. I'm waiting on a package from Pearl, a ribbon, and a package from Jacqueline of the periwinkle and lavender fabric. That, you guys, that is going to be a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's in there. Keep that close. Hold the phone. I'm just about there. Gotta pick some stuff off the floor here that I tossed down. Jacqueline's papers. This little rotating tray that the shelves keep falling out of. I wish I had a bigger room, but I'd probably just fill it up, wouldn't I? Put that in there, and that there. If you have space, you'll expand your, if you expand your space, your stash will expand to fill up the space, right? Right. All right. I found some of those spools and some more of this thread. These are really go with the stitching. I'm going to keep those out. All right. I found what I wanted, though. I thought it was probably pretty close, but I wasn't sure. This is real wool. This is not, I mean, wool felt. It's not the cheap stuff. It's what she said. This is what they use to felt with. Oh, it's a dark blue. It almost looked green. My lighting is bad in here. It's a dark, dark blue. You see it as blue on the screen, but it's really a darker blue. You see it as being a lighter blue. And I don't want a big patch of it, but I want something to give contrast. This is a pretty color too, isn't it? This is real wool felt. Boy, this feels like wool. That feels yummy. And then this is a lighter, this is almost a pink color. I'm not helped on the pinkish color. So I'll fold that back up. That'll go back in the with the fabrics. So I was wanting something dark, and I'm loving this. Now to decide where I'm going to put it, because I don't want to cover my whole piece up. Let's see, I said between here and there. That seems awfully big. I have to figure this out again. Get my book cover. Let me fold as I work here. I need to pin this back anyway. So this is the front. Oops, I hit you guys. I'm so sorry. Flap that. This goes right here. This is a secret pocket. This is a secret pocket on the front. And again, this is a wrap. This is not going to be attached to the book cover. It's not going to be glued down or sewn on or anything like that. It's just going to be a wrap. And that'll go like that. And when you open it up, you'll have a pocket. And I think I'll put something. I could put some, I don't want to put Velcro. I could put some buttons in there. Make a buttonhole, Meri. Meri stitch a buttonhole. And look, I pinned it in here. Pinning that together. And that comes like that. It's pretty thick there, but it is wrap. And then this comes around like this, and the text block will go in there. So now I see I don't want to cover up all my good stuff. Maybe just a strip right under here, only down here, going across this way, from here to here. I like the idea of doing that. And then maybe make it a double strip. Just put in a thin piece. How wide do I want this? I want all this stuff to show, so it would just be a... Where's my ruler? This would be centimeters. 1.5 inches, not even 1.5 inches. From the end of these dots to the start of the dots. Is barely 1.5 inches. So if I put 1.5 inches here, and not even 1.5 inches, just a dark strip on top of it. Just a strip. 1/2 inch, maybe 1/4 inch. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I have to figure out. I could make it go around from here to... I don't want it on that. Oh, and that's perfect because it ends right there. I think I will. And cut 1.5 inches here. Now I need the... because I don't cut straight lines. But this is a slow stitch project. If it's not straight, it's not straight. All right. So I'm going to measure 1.5 inches here, and we're going to put it there. Let me get my book out again here. And let me take this off, because I don't want to cut that. I need a white pencil, of course. And it's out in the other room. I want 1.5 inches. And this is a dark blue. It's darker than what you see. Let's see what I have in here for white. No. Move the cord here in my way. Even a piece of washi tape just to mark it. Hold on. There's a pencil, but it's a lead pencil. It's catching on my drawer here. I have to quit putting things in this drawer thinking that I can get it open when I can't. What was that? Blades were catching on the drawer. Alright, Do I see anything white? I think I'll use a piece of washi tape. You can get that tape that you can use on fabric. Even a piece of blue tape would work. Put this pencil back in. Let me get a piece of washi. Washi that I don't care about. I care about it all, but some of it is a little bit more mundane than others in my head. That's double-sided tape. Here, we'll use that. All right, I want 1.5 inches, and I'm just going to put the washi on there to guide my scissors. If I can get it, if I can get it undone. All right, hold on. All right, 1 inch, and let me start it here. 1/2, 1.5 inches. And you know what? I need to turn this around this way. And 1 inch. Let me start it here. 1.5 inches would be right there. And put my fabric there. And 1.5 inches would come to, whoops, I pulled it right up. My glasses fall down my nose. 1.5 inches. Approximate 1.5 inches. You know, this doesn't have to be exact stuff. And I'm going to put a piece of painter's tape there to hold it down as I work. Tape my tape down. There. Now, I need this to come to 1.5 inches. Right in there. And let's move on down the road. I'm doing this because I don't have a white chalk pen. Well, I have one, but it's out in the other room. Just line that up, Mary, on the line, or close to the line. Put the 10 there, 9.5, right there. Now I need to move this. Put my pins out of the way. All right. 10. Nine and a half. That's a little crooked. There we go. There we go. So from here to here should be 1.5 inches. And it is. All right. Let me look at chat before I cut. Let me refresh chat. Welcome everybody who's come in, spending a Sunday evening with me. It's almost 8 o'clock. I was going to quit at 8 o'clock, but I might go a little bit later. Hi Maritza, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hi Lala. It's good to see you, Lala. Dale is here. Stacy May, welcome in. Stacy May Catatuke. Stacy, hi. Hey Stacy, if you're out there listening, are you still streaming every day at 10 a.m. Central? Because that's what I have you on my schedule. And I'm always wondering if I have that right or if you've changed any. Stacy May Catitude, I'm always announcing your stream as 10 a.m. every day Eastern. Angie's here, Lala's here. Thank you, Lala, for the thumbs up notification thing. I appreciate that. Blanket hellos, Lala says. Angie says, I think I will make an old lady journal. There are some cute images of old ladies. Ah, hi Karen K. Welcome in, Karen. She's saying hello to everybody. Leah said it should not have been broken like that. I looked at the review on Hobby Lobby, and some people said that theirs did not work either. Oh, really? Yeah. I'm just going to use it for mixed media. I'm not going to worry about it too much because I can make a journal cover out of the face. You know, you just live and learn with that stuff. You live and learn. And, you know, if I really want to upcycle a clock, I'll go buy one that maybe at the thrift store that works. Maybe an electric one. That's battery operated. It's maybe not easy to find an electric clock anymore. They're all battery operated. Angie says, Mary, you didn't see, but I said I will always watch you even if I pass away. Oh, Angie. Now you're not going to go leaving us, are you? I hope wherever I go has Wi-Fi and YouTube. Angie's sending you many hugs. Well, if something happens to you, I'm going to welcome you in, Angie. The thing of it is, you won't be able to take any Angie naps, will you? You won't be able to tell us when you're... If I see some strange Z's coming across this stream, I'll say, oh, there's Angie. Laura, I sent you a Gmail. I think I'm caught up with you guys. Let's see what Stacy May said. Did she hear me? Stacy says, I had to stop for now. I had a life change and moved to a new state. Okay, Angie, or Stacy. Sorry, I have Angie on the tip of my tongue. Stacy, if you start up again, let me know. Pop in here and let us know if you start up again. You moved to a new state. Well, moving can be a big job. Let me tell you, my heart goes out to you. And did you move a family? Angie said, Lala, right now she had me. Let's see, Stacy May said that. She's still waiting on things to come together. Though it helps if people come to watch the stuff I have there. I plan eventually to be back. Okay. Well, when you get back, I understand because I've been through, oh, Lord, I've been through so many moves in my life. I've been through so many moves. It's just, it's stressful, and you have to get resettled. You have to get your internet up and going, and you have to get your workspace all. It's a job. So, but I've been thinking about you, Stacy. Pop in here and join us in chat. We'd love to have you. And let us know when you get up and going again. Let's see, Lala says, Angie, how could anyone who has always known you forget your special day? Aww. Angie says, Lala, I took myself out for lunch, and the rest of it was at my great-nephew's basketball games. Angie had a birthday last Friday, so she went to her nephew's basketball game, which is really kind of cool. I told Mom that you all were wishing me a happy birthday, and she forgot that it was my birthday. Aww. Maritza popped in. Jen says, sorry, my cat was acting up trying to knock over the crafty trash. I don't know what all of a sudden the thought was I was supposed to keep at whatever. But I had to pick it back up and put it in the trash. Oh, okay. So they're saying hello to Stacy. Lala says, okay, I think I'm caught up with chat. I'm going to go ahead and cut an 1.5-inch strip here. And I used washi tape to mark it. So let's just cut along the edge. And it won't be perfect, but it'll be straighter than... I should get out the fabric scissors, though. I think it was Suzanne Hale. I haven't seen her for ages. She gifted me these fabric scissors, and I put a tie on here so I know to use them only for fabric. So we'll use these. And it still won't be. It won't be perfect, but at least it'll be close to 1.5 inches. Oh, and you know what? I'm dragging it over here. My tape got off of the off track up here. Let's put it back to 1.5 inches. 1 inch and 1/2. Okay, I'm still good. It'll be about 1.5 inches, which is okay. Now I think I'm going to have to lift this up. And 1 inch is getting off track. 1.5. Right there. I'm going to hold it. I just want some darker contrasting color. 1 inch. Let's tear this off now. It's getting in my way. Oh, I put it in the needles. Put the tape in the needles. Get off of there. I want to make sure this is 1.5 inches. Right there, I'm getting a little off. It won't be perfect. Now I have this extra washi. I think I'm going to get out that book, my painter book. Let's put these pins back up here. My scrap paint book. And put that washi in that scrap paint book, just so I don't waste it. And, you know, I took the glue sticks off of my desk and I put them in I cleaned off my desk because I just have so much stuff. I even got stuff out here, too much stuff. This was everything that was on my desk. I filled this box, but my glue sticks are in here somewhere. Glue sticks. And I said to myself, when I want something, I'm going to have to go digging for them. And that's what I'm doing now. Is this the one? This is the empty one, I think. That's the empty one. Well, it's got a digger. I want the other one. Hold on, let me find the glue sticks. Or a glue stick. That's the empty one. Come on, I know what's in here. I should organize this. Here, we can use this. We can use this. Yeah, okay. And that's what will happen when I want stuff that was on my desk because, yep, I just got to keep, I got to keep the majority of junk off my desk so I have room to work. All right, where'd I throw it? I threw it over here. Let's just open one of these pages that I painted on and run some glue down here and put that washi tape on it. Ew, it feels gummy. Feels like I need to use it. I think I can use 2 strips of it. Feels like I need to use up this glue stick. And it doesn't have to be perfect and even. This is just a painter's book here. I just don't want to waste my washi. Don't want to waste it. It was good for me to mark with. Let's put this other strip here. Tear it off. I got a little left. Let's put it over. No, let's keep it on the same page. Put some there. Yeah, that's too much to waste. And then I've got a little that was the painter's tape was holding down. And gosh, we can put the painter's tape in there too. Whoops, let's unfold it. Oh, I almost have enough for a full strip. Not quite. Come on. Don't be stubborn. And let's see, where am I going to put the washi? Or get off my finger. Here, maybe? Yeah, let's put it right across here. We'll see how this stays. This is getting gummy. Mary's as hard on her tape as she is on her. Look, there was a pin stuck on that paint. We'll put it back in there. Okay, that's good. Let's tear that a little. And this page is saying he wants to curl. Throw that away. And I don't know if that's going to be worth saving, but I will save it. And if it gets too bad, I will toss it. Let's put it back in the box. Come on. I should just leave that box open while I'm streaming, but there we go. Okay. So that way I used up, I didn't wad it up and put it in the trash. This is going to go back in the fabrics with the fabrics. Let's get my piece out here. And let's see, I was working on the back and I was going to put this, let me get it out, put my fabric scissors away. I don't use those much. I like to keep them nice. That's my pictures here and the pins. Okay. So, glasses are falling down my nose. And painter's tape. Okay. So I was going to put this blue strip of fabric, and this piece has gotten juxtaposed. It needs to come over a little. I'm going to tin it here. I want that scallop to show. I got pins in my mouth. Sorry about that, I couldn't talk. Yeah, I'm going to run this blue piece. See, I want this lacy to show, and I want these little laces to show. So from here way over to this black leaf, which is the start of the fold on the pocket. It folds in like so, like that. But I'm going to leave it open. Then I want to take a piece of this brown and grab another pin. I want to take a piece of this dark brown and run it. I just want a little narrow strip. Now this is the spine area. So I might run it from the end of the spine to let it overlap. Leave the spine. Spine comes over to here. Let that overlap there. And I just want a narrow strip of this. So let's tear. Hopefully it'll tear. I find that cotton that has been eco-dyed and that, it's easier to tear because the fabric's been through several washes, and it's a little easier to tear. That tore pretty good. It almost tore too much there. Okay, now my spine is marked right here. So we want to put this in the center, and I'm going to let it come clear over and let it cross that. Now this is the outside of the wrap. It's going to take me all night to do this. And put another pin. But I'm going to baste mine. She stitched hers in, I believe, with running stitches, but I'm going to do basting, hidden basting, hidden stitch basting, whatever you call it. And then I'll do my stitches. Wow, that pen has a hard time going through that wool. All right, so I know my spine. I have a pin there and a pin there to mark my spine. So I'm going to take another piece on here, about the same width, and it's not going to be quite as long. In fact, there's a little tear here. I can just tear it and then tear it down this way. And that will be perfect. I want it about this size. And let me just kind of hold on to that while I snip it. And we'll tear it down this way. That's perfect. And it will go right in here. Perfect. And my spine can come over a little, or it can come over this way a little. I'm leaving that much, because I think my book will alligator out, and it doesn't matter if a little of this, even if my spine is only this wide, it doesn't matter if a little blue comes across. I'd rather have this go up to the edge. If you know what I mean, Burn. Who said that? Dee Dee Willingham said, if you know what I mean, Burn. And when I was very first starting to listen to Dee Dee, several years ago, she said, if you know what I mean, Burn. And I started looking through my chat. Who's Vern? Where's Vern? I don't see any Vern in here. Oh dear, it took me a minute. It took me a minute. Oh, now I understand. Vern was a character. I think it was a part of a TV show. You guys can probably tell me what show. All right, I'm liking this. This is the outside of the wrap. The inside is in here, and that's where I have this. So now, let's go for some gold. And now we might think about putting a photo maybe in here on the back with the gold. I like that. I'm going to mark my spine with, be nice to have a, and I have, where did I put it? Let me look behind me here. I have some trim, not braided, but wrapped. Where would that be? She said. I can't be too far away because I saw it just not too long ago. Is it in here? Yes, I put my hands on it and it's perfect color. I'm going to mark my spine with this cording. This came off of a duvet cover or a Christmas tree cover. I don't know. I tore it off of some piece that I got from Pearl. It was trim. Let's see if I can undo it. But see, if I mark my spine here, and I'm leaving it fairly big. Let's get my book out. My book, the spine measures, and I'm not going to measure the gold, I'm going to measure from side to side, and that is 1 1/4, and this is 2. So I got 3/4. I almost think I should make it 2.5. in case it alligators out. But this is a wrap anyway, so if I mark the spine on the wrap, and if it comes over in here, you know, like this is 1 1/4, if I make it 2.5 and the cording shows up over here, that's not going to matter. So I'm going to mark this. Let's see, I think I'll make it, it is 1.5. I want to make it, well, it's not quite 1.5. It's more like 1 3/4. And I want to make it 2.5. So just let me scoosh this over to about to there. Let me grab this pin out and mark it in here. And take this pin out. and mark it, well, 2.5 is almost too much. Get my book again. Mm-hmm. 2.5 is too much. I'm going to have to make it at 2. And it doesn't matter because it is a wrap. It isn't like it's going to be stitched down and have to fit exactly. So I'm going to mark my spine there. Get in there. It has to go through several layers. We don't want it there. All right. So what I want to do is I want to put a piece of cording here and a piece of cording there to mark my spine. This looks like cording. And I'll probably have to allow for this type of thing going on. So let's find the beginning of this. Where did I tie it at? In here someplace. Right here. Right in there. I should probably wrap this around a piece of cardboard. After I get this undone, I might. I think that's the inner one. Meri, how did you put this together? You should know that you want to use it in a stream and you'll be going, what is this? How did you do this? Some warped mind put this together. Where does it go off to? I feel a piece there and a piece there. Where's the... I have that other end. I had it there. The squishy one. All right. We know it's tied together in here with this one of these, this one. And that goes in here, in there, around there. I don't know how I did this. However I did it, I thought I was doing it good, and I guess I did. Here's that squishy one. It's coming unraveled. Here's the other end. Don't lose it now. You got it in your hand. Keep it in your hand. Goes through, it goes through. I don't know how in the world I wrapped this thing together. I'm probably pulling on the wrong end. I should have wrapped it into a ball. This is probably the inner one, but it's working for me, so I'm going to keep pulling on it. I was probably tired when I did this, I know. This was quite a job taking all this trim off of that cover. This would make a nice closure piece too. Where do you go off to? Well, at some point, it's got to come undone. Becky's going, shake it, Meri, shake it, shake it, shake it. It does help to kind of shake it. You can see where it ends, where it needs to come out of. Have patience, have patience. Don't be in such a hurry. I used to sing that song along with the children's radio. Have patience, have patience. Yeah. I'm going to roll it into a ball once I get it all undone. Do 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 do. The year of the snake. It's a pretty color though, isn't it? It'll go good on this cover. It will go, I think it will go good. I don't know when Pearl's gonna start her sales up again, probably in January. She sells on Tuesdays. I got this, pretty sure I got this piece that this came off of from Pearl. After all the Christmas hullabaloo is over with, I'll probably be back in there, Pearl. And Deb needs to invoice me for that jewelry. I'm going to have to say, were you going to invoice me this or what? She said, it's Christmas, Meri, leave me alone. I thought I'd wait until after the New Year. She said she'd send me an invoice tomorrow, and that was last week. But I'm in no hurry. I just don't want her to sell it to anybody else. She knows. She knows. There we go. So now we're going to roll this into a ball. Have patience. Have patience. Don't be in such a hurry. Let me refresh my chat while I'm doing this. Chat filter, top messages, chat filter, all messages. At one point, I'm going to stop and do those cards. Oops, I got this. Maybe I'll stop when I get this on, and then I'll baste what I have on there, and then I can pick it up again. Tomorrow is Monday, so K3N will probably do another page, the last page of the year, tomorrow. We'll watch her and see what she's doing. I still have last week's and the weeks before and a couple other weeks to finish. Yeah. And of course she already has a journal probably to put it in, and I don't. All right. When I put this on, I'm going to leave plenty so that if it frays like this, I might leave it. I might just leave the fray and just stitch around that and let it hang out. I don't know if I want to do that on both sides or not. So let's clip it. Let's leave a good maybe 3-inch. Maybe even more. I don't know what I did with my scissors. They're here someplace. Here they are. We'll clip it there. And we'll do another piece the same length. And I'm leaving plenty in case it frays. Once I get it stitched down, and I will couch it down. All right, it's gonna come undone if I don't. That's probably why I twisted it. Maybe I need to put a pin in it. Let's put a pin. I need a big pin. I don't know if that one will go in it. Put a pin in it. There. Oops. That's not going to hold it. I don't know. I think it's going to fall apart on me. I'll probably be trying to figure out how to undo it the next time I use this. And I'm trying to tie it so that it won't fall apart. And it's going to fall apart on me anyway. There, I guess that did it. I'll tuck that in. Okay. I need to put that away. All right, after all of that, let me come out and refresh chat one more time here. Chat, top, chat. All messages. Lala says, that's a pretty fiber, Mary. It is, isn't it, Lala? What did Angie say? Aunt Beck, I was worried that you slipped into the shower, I also have you in my prayers. What did Becky say? Oh, I was trying to update my old desktop before we move the desk tomorrow. Becky said, hi, Brenda. There's Brenda Ashford. We had Brenda Robinson in there before. All right, so my this goes here, and I want to leave plenty of ravel room. And I'm going to couch all this down, and I might just let it ravel itself, but for right now, I'm going to pin this. Let's see what else is going on out there. Thanks, Lala. I wish I could help you, Becky. Angie says, Beck, I was worried that you had slipped in the shower. That's pretty fiber, Mary. You're sweet, Angie. Becky said she was going to switch over to the phone and climb in bed. We'll see how long I last. What was I watching today? I was watching something today, and I woke up an hour later. And that didn't last long, Becky. I understand. I like to watch movies on Sunday afternoon, or, I like to get out the popcorn on the weekends and watch movies. I have to tell you, I like the movies. All right, this may need to go a little closer. Where's my pen? My pen is right there. And I'll probably couch this down right away before I do any of the basting stitches, because this needs to be, oh, and that's perfect. It comes right where it should, right in there. And this is going to mark the spine, I'm thinking. Oh, if you could see the spine that she did. Oh, it was beautiful. I might do that someplace in this journal. Maybe not on the spine. She did a kind of a lattice type stitch. It's really pretty. And she used it on her spine. I'm going to put that through there. One more here. And when I say she, I mean Catherine at K3N Cloth Tales. This is the slow journaling, and it is slow. Let me tell you, I'm pretty slow at doing this stuff. But I'm happy with how it's turning out. Okay, now this piece, you see this piece is already raveling here. So we're gonna leave plenty of room for the ravels. And I can trim it back if I'm not happy with it. Probably put some tape on the end of it for a while to keep it from unraveling more, but should probably do that now. Let's use the painter's tape. Of course, I'll knock all my pins all over. Let's put painter's tape on the end here to keep it from unraveling anymore. And I can always snip it off if I am not happy. Get another piece. I'm loving the colors. And I think this gold, I have more of this gold underneath of a photo will look nice. Now, the theme of mine is going to be an attic journal. Somebody's cleaning out purchased an old farmhouse. I haven't decided if it's going to be in the family or some couple renovating an older farmhouse. And they found this attic. They found this journal in the attic. That's all I know. And I know that from, if you didn't see the pictures, we chose pictures to go with this that kind of helped me choose the theme. There's a little boy in a wicker set and a wicker chair. There's a little boy in a rocking chair, a wooden rocking chair. Here's an old car. And I'm thinking this car is probably around 1920. I'm going to date it 1920 in my head. And so this is 2025, so that's 105 years ago. And here they are. This is my favorite photo. This will probably go on the front. The little one peeking out the window there. He'd be, if he was 5 years old there, he looks like he may be 3, even 2. So let's say he was 2, and this photo is dated in 1920, and he was 2. He would be, what, 118 years old today? And then here's some more kids sitting on the running board of the car. So I'm going to, and as you look through the photos, they look like they were all taken out on a farm. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do some more tape here. What did I do with my tape? And this one is pretty raveled anyway, but we're going to tape it closed. I'll probably have to clip that off. Becky, are you still here? Becky, if you're still here or listening, are you streaming tomorrow morning? Did anybody know if Becky said about if she's streaming in the morning? She did a thumbs up. Are you streaming tomorrow morning, Becky? Let's see if she answers me. If she streams around 6:30 or 6:45 on Monday mornings, if she streams. Fib Diggity Farms? Could be, Lala. It's a farmhouse. It's getting renovated. All right, so I put tape on the ends of these to keep it from unraveling while I'm working on it. All right. So what I want to do next is pin this on, and I will couch this the first thing. And 2-inch. This is about 2-inch in here. Let's see. 2-inch. From here, well, I'm going to have to move it over a little. Right about to there is 2-inch. So I moved it over a little bit. Let's measure that again. No, I got here. No, here it comes to there. Pin this. All right. So 2-inch from the inside to the inside there. 2-inch spine is enough. 2-inch there, 2-inch here. So about like that. Sounds like my brother is up. Yep, he's up, coughing. I guess he's had his nap. Yeah. There we go. And as I stitch this, I'll measure again and make sure it's all 2 inch, or approximately 2 inch. Yeah. It's hard to get these pins through all that embroidery. And it needs to come closer. Come a little closer. There we go. Go down into there. Okay. That's okay. This might need to be out a little, but I think that's good. Now, I think what I'm going to do is stop here on this, and I will couch the cording down and do basting stitches on the rest. We're not done with this by any means, but I think this is a good stopping point. I want to make some card bases. Did Becky say if she's going to stream tomorrow? Becky said that would be great for couching down to a piece. I think that's what I was thinking. Becky, are you streaming tomorrow morning? Becky, didn't you say on the earlier video that you can't stream for a couple weeks due to the renovations? Oh, she did. Oh, okay, Becky is not streaming tomorrow morning because they're working on her floors, so she can't be streaming. She's got to make leeway for that. So thank you for letting us know, Becky. We'll miss you. You'll probably do some shorts or photos, or you'll keep us updated along the way. All right, I'm going to fold this over. I think I'll put the book around it because I'll be measuring as I go. This will be the front cover. Oh, and see, already I'm not sure about this because, let's see. Well, the spine here is not 2 inch. The spine is right there. Right there. And if I bring this around, I've got more space here, but I guess that's okay. But let me bring it around. I wanted it'll be a lot easier once I stitch it, but I don't want to stitch it and have it not fit. And it's floating away on me. Don't float away. All right, put it like that. That's fine. And I'm allowing for expansion in here, but if it does not expand, this is a wrap, so I can pull it tight as I wrap it around. So, but what I want in here is a pocket, and I was planning on that being the end of the pocket. If I make the pocket, I might make it larger like this, and that would be okay. Whoops, not that large. See, well, I'll worry about the pocket once I get this stitched on. It's kind of hard with things just being pinned. Now the other thing is I wanted this, yeah, it does come clear to the end. Ouch, poking me. And then this, see, this isn't going to wrap around. It'll wrap around some, but this wraps around more than I expected. I wanted this to be a pocket like this. If I can work around my pins here. I wanted that to, well, actually, I wanted this to be at the end here. Right, like, and I got a pin right where I need to fold. Move it down a little. Right in there. And fold it there. I wanted it like that and like that, but that kind of throws, let's put the, because I'm getting ready to switch projects here. Where's my papers? I might be able to put that other signature in here. Maybe not. All right, my pocket is. My pocket's like that. The signatures come here. Let's put this on temporary to keep the signatures in. Signatures come there. That comes right to the end. I wanted that right there. This closes up. So really, I'm going to have to move these. This needs to come right there, and this one's way off. So let's move this one first. There. And did I put 3 in there? Yeah. I can't do anything with needles in my mouth. Let's not worry about the pocket now. Let's just fold it in there. Put that right there. And it doesn't matter if this does not fall on there. Even if it's like an inch away, that's okay. I'm all right with that. I'm glad I measured this against the book. Probably poke myself there. All right, now this, see how far off that is? Let's take that off. This is way off. One thing at a time, Mary. Take this one out. That one's holding this together. Let's put it over here. I was thinking I'd couch this first, but I think I'll baste first. No, well, we'll see. Now, I have this about at, what, 3/4 of an inch? Half inch? That's centimeters. That's centimeters. About 3/4 of an inch from the, so over here, I want it 3/4 of an inch, which makes sense, because if it expands, it'll have expansion room. So right along this edge here, right along in there. And that will have to move over just a little. That's okay. one more down here. And then this gives me plenty of wrap room in here, which is what I wanted. So let me take the book out. And we'll put that back in the box after my stream. And this will go out in the other room when I work on this. And when I stitch on this, I guess I will couch this. Maybe I'll baste it in first to get the work around the pins. I'll probably baste it in before I couch it in, because if I have to move it, it will move. And I'm going to put these back in the, do I have any left over here? No. I'm going to move this gold over just a little so it meets this like this one does. So let me do that. Move it over. And I can do my hidden basting. Boy, these pins have a hard time going through that felt. Boy, that'll be hard to baste. I'll have to have pretty sharp needles to baste that in there. I might end up gluing it down. That's going to be hard to baste. I might stitch on this first and then do fabric glue on this down, because that's going to be, that I can hardly get these are brand new pins. I can hardly get them through that felt. Well, no, that one went in pretty good. It must have been going through some of that embroidery there. Maybe I'll stitch it down. Oh, Mary, Mary, Mary. So I think I'm ready to work on this. I think I'm ready to work on this. And I'll baste this down first. Take this one out. So I will take this out in the other room. And Tuesday morning when I come in here, I will have my stitching done on that. And then we'll figure out the rest of what I'm going to put on here. It's slow journaling. You work slow. And I apologize for my brother gagging out there, if you heard that. He always has to come out and gag. I tell him to go out in the kitchen if he's going to gag. He doesn't. And you can gag heard around the world. Alright, I still have some of this. I like this color. I think it's a pretty contrast. I might keep this out. I'll just keep it with the... And I have some more of that green. What did I do with that? Thought I put it over here. No. And then we have fabric here to use. We have more gold and browns. This is my lace. I'm not going to tie it all up tonight. I'm getting ready to move on. We're just going to put this back in the box. And a little piece here. My pictures. These I'm going to keep out. I think I'll put them in my text block. Here's the green. Here's that pink. I'm going to put that pink back in the pink. I don't like the pink with it. I like the coral. So, where's the book? I put it over here. I'm going to put the pictures in here. Put them like this. Maybe they'll flatten out a little. So this all goes back. This comes out in the by my recliner. Tape. Put the lids back on my pins. Rulers go there. There's a pin. Alrighty. Let me reach for the box. All of this goes back in my slow journaling. Back in my slow journaling box. Just like so. And this piece. There we go. Now I have about an hour. I'm going to do some card bases. Let me reach over here. And I am very disappointed with this double-sided tape. Let me show you. This one's okay. Some of these are just falling apart. I don't know which ones they are. They might be down in here. Well, I'm not going to hunt for them now. Maybe it was just that day. I don't know. They seem to be okay today. They're drying out on me. I'm going to come in and glue all these down, but we're not going to do that tonight. I got it out for the size. These are 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 4.5. And I'm hoping that will fit those envelopes. I think I sent some. So 6 by 4.5 is the size that I'm going to make. I'm going to do some card bases and put them in here. And I'm just going to do the bases. We should get several of those done before I leave tonight. But let me come out and look at chat. Let me refresh chat one more time. Oh, Penelope to keep us company. Chat filter top messages. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for sharing a part of your Sunday evening with me. I do appreciate it. Christy Rhodes. Hi, Mary. Thanks, everyone, for the beautiful Christmas cards from everyone. They all made my Christmas very special. Well, you're very special, Christy, and thank you for popping in. It's good to see you. Don't be a stranger. Angie says, Brenda A, prayers and good luck for the doctor tomorrow. Brenda says, I almost have zero energy. Oh, Brenda, hugs to you. This flu has kicked the stuffing out of me, and I go to the doctor in the morning. Well, best wishes for that. We'll keep you in our hearts and prayers, Brenda. I'll tell you, you don't want the stuffing kicked out of you by some old flu. Christy says, I hope it all goes well for you tomorrow, Brenda. Christy says, it's all about the art. Good night, Aunt Beck and Lala. It looks like Lala and Becky said good night. Lala says positive vibes and blessed holiday cheers for you and yours. 10 p.m. Eastern, and she's fading fast. Yep, it's getting late over there on the East Coast. Becky says she's hoping to get her room back tomorrow. Together quickly, but we will see how that goes. I can't work as hard as I used to anymore. That's true, Becky. Just be easy on yourself. Just be easy on yourself. It looks like she's saying goodnight, too. Becky, didn't you say earlier on that you can't stream for a couple weeks due to the renovation? So Becky will not be streaming tomorrow morning. Let me reach around and grab onto. I'm going to use this craft paper for the base, And I got some really pretty paper from Jacqueline that I'm going to use, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm just going to do the base pieces tonight. We're just going to cut some card bases out of craft paper, and I said, what, 6 by 4.5? I don't know what I did with those envelopes. If they're in here any place, let me check and see. Sometimes I keep the boxes. That's markers. I don't feel the box in there any place. That's watercolors. I don't know what that was. It dropped. This is watercolor. Let me put those back. Watercolor markers. I'm looking to see if I have a box of envelopes close by. Ah, here they are. A6. I'm not a card maker, so I have to figure this stuff out. So I want to make sure 6 by 4.5 will fit in here. 6.5 by 4 and 3/4, so 6 by 4.5 will fit. So that's what we're going to do. One, two, three. We'll do 5 sheets. That'll give me 10 cards, and then if I need more, I'll cut more. We're going to start with 5 sheets. And I get my trimmer out. Boy, I sure did like getting all that stuff off my desk. Let me move this off. This, I brought it out in case I need it. I usually keep this out by my recliner when I'm stitching. Let me move some of this stuff off. These strips can get moved off. Tape can go back there. Let me put this, I'll take that out with my fabric piece. I'll set it over here to take out in the other room with my journal. Of course, I spilled it. Pick it up. Didn't spill it too bad. Okay. Penelope, I'm going to put you up above so you don't... There you go. All right. I have room on my desk to work. I have room on my desk to work. Of course, I threw everything in that box. And that's where it belongs. If I need anything like glue sticks, I'm going to go digging through the box. Okay, we want to cut this at 6 to start with. So 6. Cut it nice and even. I'm not much of a card maker, but if I make 5 cards a week, and I might be able to get away with 5 cards a week. If I do 5 cards a week times 52 weeks, that's a lot of cards. And I'm hoping next Christmas not to have to rush to get my cards made. I'm hoping to have enough Christmas cards made. Now, I won't make all those as Christmas cards. I'll make hello cards and thinking of you cards. But we're going to cut the bases tonight. And this is in, let's see, this is Sunday night, so this can count for my 5 cards for the next 2 weeks. Or how many I get cut tonight. I'm just going to do the base tonight. I'm cutting these in half at 6. And then 4.5 and 4.5 is 9. So I'll have to trim the other side at 9. Probably should have done that first, but that's okay. We'll learn. We will learn, she said. And I'm just going to make base for now. Be nice to make some New Year cards. I probably should make some Valentine cards. I don't really do Valentine Day. But could make a couple just for fun. Okay. So there's that. Now, 4.5 and 4.5 is 9, right? So we're going to cut, I should have cut this 9 side first, but that's all right. We'll just have little tags left here. That should be right. 4.5. 4.5 and 4.5 is 9. So the cards will be 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. That should be right. And we'll have tags left. That's 8. Yeah, I had to use some button cards for my Christmas cards because I only got so many handmade Christmas cards done. So I had to fill in. Some of you just got cards that were purchased, but they were still meant with the same love. It just wasn't handmade. Probably prettier. Oh, I might have to cut that by hand. I'll come back to that one. Probably about time to put a new blade in here. Although it is cutting pretty good. They're the titanium blades. They last a long time. I'm getting a bit of a headache. I wonder why. I don't usually get headaches. I don't usually get them. So when I get one, I wonder what caused it. I might have been watching too much TV, too many YouTube videos. You've been on your phone too much, Mary. All right, let's see if I can fix this guy. 9. Right there. There we go. Didn't have to do this. I've got all these left over I can put in my refill box. I've got the corner edges. I got the edgers. I need to get those out, the round edgers. All right, now I need to score. So let's fold them and score them. Get out my score tool and let's get the scoreboard out. The scoreboard came from Rhonda. Bless her heart, Jinx. And I'm just going to do a light score on them. I'm not going to heavily score them. I'm not going to score them. I'm going to fold them and press them down. I guess you could call that scoring. I'm not scoring in the sense that I'm just scoring this way. Folding them in half and burnishing them, I guess. So there's one. Two. What time is it? It's only 9:15, so we'll probably get a few of these done tonight. All I'm going to do is the bases. I'm not going to cut mats or anything. I'll have to get out Jacqueline's papers. I want to put Jacqueline's Lovely's Crafting Lodge as the papers, the base papers on here. Well, I'll put a mat, but I'm going to use Jacqueline's papers. And then we'll decide what we're going to do after that. Just get these done. Maybe I'll get more than I thought done. I'm going to do them in batches of 5 sheets at a time. If I did 3 batches of 5 sheets, that would be 30 cards. I should probably think about making matching envelopes. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I just use the envelopes generally get tossed, or, you know, if you paint on them or something like that, they don't get tossed. It depends on who you send it to, but envelopes are not as important as the cards. Mary says. Brenda says, a lot of headaches caused by processed meats. Well, I did eat some salami yesterday. Today I had, for lunch, I ate one soft taco shell with melted mozzarella cheese inside with apples and walnuts inside of it. That's what I had for lunch today. I just kind of a light lunch. I didn't have any meat today. Yesterday I had some of that salami. I didn't have a lot. I sliced it in about 5 slices of salami. That shouldn't have caused the headache. I think it's probably due to overuse of the phone. Brenda says, I really got to research my cutter, because I cannot cut a straight line to save my life. On the trimmer? Could be your trimmer. Stacy says, oh, the blade is in the doodad you move to cut with. You move apart this space in the ruler a bit, and the handle and the blade comes out. Oh, you're talking about that trimmer? What type of cutter blade? Brenda says, oh, Brenda and Stacy are talking about trimmers. I kind of need to just watch. All right, there's 10 cards right there. 10 bases. Let's go for another 10. I think I'll stop at 30, because 30 cards is quite a bit. That would take 5 cards a week, would be 6 weeks worth of cards right there. Well, not here. This is 2 weeks. Bases. And then I get all these little tags. I'm going to have to find my corner trimmers. There they are someplace. I have them. Probably not that far away. I just have to get a hold of them. All right, we're going back to the trimmer. We'll set this aside. And let's grab 5 more sheets. How many sheets are in here? 12-inch, 22, 200 GSM, 30 sheets. Well, if I do 15, I will have done half this package. And I think this cost me $5 at Walmart. I got it at Walmart. I don't mind the craft, because you can do a lot with the craft paper. Some of that, and it's double-sided. Some of that paper, the double-sided paper that has prints on both sides, man, $10 a pack. They said, well, we're giving you prints on both sides, so we're going to charge you double. There's 2. Now this time, well, no, I think I'll cut them all this size, because they make nice little tags. Maybe I'll make little tags to go inside the cards. Maybe I'll put those tags with the cards. For now I can. How many sheets have I torn? 3. I need 2 more. That would be nice. Make a tag to go with the card, matching. As I'm making the card, make a tag to go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Just make more work for yourself, Meri. That's all. All right. We're going to do these in batches of 5. Get my trimmer out. And we're going to cut them at 6. I'm going to cut these the same way. Alrighty. So we're cutting in at 6 inches. One. Whoops. 2. This is really a Refill Friday project that I didn't get done on Friday because I got to messing with that stupid clock. Yeah, clock is not going to. The clock is not going to be a thing here. I'm going to make a journal out of it. Last one. Now we're going to cut these at 9. So one, 2, 369, 369. Somebody was singing 369 to me the other day when I was making my cards. 369. And I commented on it in another video, and she said it was a part of a song. 369, 369. And that's all I know of it. Brenda says she's had headaches ever since brain surgery. It's been 17 and a half years. I'm so used to having at least a low-grade headache. Sometimes worries me when I don't. Oh. I very rarely get headaches. I think I got them more when I worked. But then, even when I worked, I didn't get that many headaches when I had a career. Meri had a career. Yeah, that's a long time ago. That's okay. I'm happily retired now. I was a reluctant retiree. I was not ready to retire. I was simply not ready. It snuck up on me. I was young at heart. Too young to... But now that I look back on it, I'm glad I wasn't alone in Madison. I'm not Madison so much. It's not Madison, it was being alone during the COVID outbreak. I'm glad I didn't have to go through that. I'm glad I was here. I don't think we felt it as bad here in the smaller community as in the larger cities. I mean, not that we didn't have to be careful, because we did. Everybody around here wore masks, but it was a little hard to get started wearing those. A pride thing. But that's all said and done. Alright, so here's some more tags. And now we want to fold these. I'm only going to do 3 sets of these because that's 30 cards. And that'll be enough to work on for a while. I might be able to buy craft envelopes. I don't know if I want to though or not. I might jelly print those envelopes. That would be fun to jelly print envelopes. Maybe we'll do that next. Maybe we'll do a little jelly print session on those envelopes. Not with the big jelly plate. I think I got a small jelly plate that will work. Boy, that one didn't want to fold very well. It's even though. Must have been the grain of the paper. So, now I have to think of what kind of cards. I think I will jelly plate those envelopes. I think that would be fun to do. I don't want to do Valentine cards. I might just do hello cards. Thinking of you cards seem to go good in a group setting. Thinking of you. Thank you cards. Spring is coming up. What's the St. Patrick Day cards, but we really don't send cards on St. Patrick Day. Birthday cards. I don't really send birthday cards either. I think thinking of you and hello cards would be the best. And Christmas cards. We're going to start making Christmas cards. So I have enough for... When I get to the next December, I'll have Christmas cards ready to go. Meri, why are you making Christmas cards in January? Or for next year. Some of these don't want to fold very well. Some of them I think I trim on a different grain of paper. Alright, last one. Alright, so that should be another 10. So I should have 20 here. So we're going to do another 5 sheets, and then we're going to, what time is it? 9:30. That seems like a good, another 5 sheets. Then we'll I won't do the tags, but I'll put them inside of the cards. So let's get those out. Another 5 sheets. And then I'll quit with those for a while. We'll work on the cards. I mean, we won't tonight, but I won't fold any more cards for a while. One. Two. Three. You know what would be fun on here? After I put Jacqueline's papers, I'll have to go upstairs and find them. I have those old 1906 newspapers. That would make a nice... I'd have to go through them. I might do that. That would be fun to do some vintage newspapers. 1, 2, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. I need to use those up too. I need to use them up. All right, trimmer. And we're going to cut 6 of these, or 5 of these, into 6-inch pieces. I might just need to get some more sleep. I did sleep good last night, but I tend to wake up pretty early in the morning. And, you know, I put in some awfully long days. And sometimes I don't sleep well. I slept good last night, but sometimes I don't sleep well. And that might be catching up with me too. I'm not ill. Just a little bit of a headache. 2. Maybe it's all this chattering I'm doing. Yakety yak yak yak. Yakety yak yak yak. I got in the trouble. Yakety yak yak yak. Don't talk back. Take out the dog and bring in the cat. Yakety yak 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 yak. Don't talk back. Yeah, I'm laughing because I got in trouble once. I got in trouble with my yakety yak 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 comment. I had to apologize big time. I didn't realize my microphone was on in a meeting. Excuse me. I did not realize my microphone was on. And it was around the time of the elections, you know, and so many political ads, and I was getting sick of them. But this lady was talking in the meeting, and I went, yakety yak yak yak, and she stopped talking. And the host said, that was Meridel. And I'm going, oh no, I've got a blister there. How did I get a blister right there? How did I get a blister? Huh. What did I do that would have given me a blister there? I would understand if I was mowing the lawn or something. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Oh, maybe that's not a blister. Maybe it feels like a blister, though. It could be glue. Is that glue? I think it's glue. It felt like a blister. I'm going, how did I get a blister on my hand? That's glue. I thought it was a blister. And I'm sitting there, I didn't do anything to get a blister right there. If I mowed the lawn or something, I think it's just glue. And when I used this hand sanitizer, it rubbed it into a circle there. Yakety yak yak yak. Don't talk back. Don't talk back. Take out the dog and bring in the cat. That's all I know of that song. All right. I can put my trimmer away. We're done with it. Yakety yak 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 yak. Meri's yakking. You have to yak a lot when you stream because you're the only one talking. You guys are typing, I'm talking. All right, I wasn't done with my trimmer. I gotta get it out again. I need to cut the 9-inch pieces. Sorry. I was yakety yakking. Yeah, I got myself into trouble. I apologize, but I don't think it was well received. My apology was received, but I think it probably stung a little. And I didn't mean it bad. It was just tired of listening to all the political stuff and all of it. And this talk wasn't about politics, but it was just the constant noise in the background was getting to me. Just like now. You guys probably, Meri's just yakety yakking, constant noise in the background. Yep, 9 inches. 9 inches, Meri, not 8. But if I don't talk, then everything goes quiet. 1. We are making card bases. 30 of them. With tags. 2. I'm going to have to find my corner punches. 3. 5. That's okay. I do like this craft paper. I think it'll make some nice cards. Should be 7, right? Do, 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 do. 8. Oh, it was Melody Loves Her Hobbies. I think it was her birthday today. Happy birthday. I think it was Melody. I might have that wrong. I think it was Melody. Let me check for sure. Make sure that I get people mixed up sometimes. Let's see. I need Facebook. And friends. Whoops. Friends. And birthdays. Where's my birthdays? Search. Oh, wait. I want to find birthdays. Birthdays. Yeah, it was Melody. Melody. Happy birthday, Melody. She had a birthday today. I sent her a birthday wish. She knows, but Happy birthday, Melody. I haven't seen her for a while, but she's probably busy over Christmas. I know she's in Beth's group. I saw her in Beth's group. 9. Melody loves her hobbies. All right. Now we are ready to score the last 10. Now we can put this away. Oh. Get my scoreboard out. And we'll do the last 10 here. And I think I'll move these to one side so I don't knock them off the table. All right. So 1, 2. I did I think a little short hint on using your scoreboard as a jig to get your cards folded, or your papers, your journal pages folded nice and even when you fold them in half. And somebody said, just fold it in half. Don't go to all that trouble. Just fold it in half. This was too much of a bother. Just take and fold it in half. You don't need to put it in the corner and get it all nice and even. Just fold it in half. Kind of insulted me. You had to find something negative to say about my video. That was a long time ago. They got tired of seeing me do this, I guess. But it's only 30 sheets. You don't need a jig to do this. Well, it was just a little hint. Some people are so rude. That was a long time ago. It wasn't recent. Probably still, that video's probably still out there and the comment is still there. I don't think I deleted it. I forget what I said to them in reply. Should go look. There we go. Do I have 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're done with the scoreboard. We can put it away. And now I just want to put a tag in every card here. And I might put a band around my cards to keep them together. Alright, so we're just going to, and when I make the cards, I'll make the tags. I'm just going to put a tag in every card. Just to do it. It's 9:42. I'll probably quit at 10 tonight. I'm kind of tired. I got a little bit of a headache, just a little bit. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm thinking about going to the library, but it is also the 30th. So, bye, Christy. Have a good weekend. She said, good seeing you guys. I'll be back soon. There's Beth Schuler. Hi, Beth. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's. I think Beth will be streaming on New Year's Eve on oh, I don't know. Are you participating in the streamathon? I will be streaming Tuesday morning, but not as part of the streamathon. Are you a part of the streamathon, Beth? And are you streaming Tuesday night? We'll let her answer. Beth, I need to get in and watch you more. I haven't been watching Dee Dee. I've been catching a little bit of Becky's replays. Becky posts a lot of shorts and Instagrams. I catch a lot of those. And I'm going to get caught up with Miss Dee Dee. Yes, Tuesday. 2 to 5 and 6 to 9. Oh, so you are a part of the streamathon? 2 to 5 and 6 to 9 on Tuesday. Well, there you go. I will be streaming Tuesday morning, my regular hours, 6 to 9 in the morning. And that's Central Time. And I think Beth's is Eastern. She's talking Eastern Time. Good to see you, Beth. Did you have a Merry Christmas? Did you have a Merry Christmas? What'd you get for Christmas, Beth? What did you get? Did you get any art supplies? Did you get some gift cards to go shopping with? My nephew gave my brother and I a gift card, and he gave it to my brother, and my brother pocketed it. And my nephew said, "That's for both you and Aunt Mary." I don't know if I'll see it or not, but we usually do our grocery shopping together. He'll buy meat and I'll buy groceries. Art supplies for sure, Beth said. What'd you get, Beth? What did you get? She said, I got to have dinner with Dana. Oh, wow, that's cool. All right. Dinner with Dana. Now, I wrote down when Dana streams. Is she streaming in the streamathon? Dana on Dana Yates on Mondays at 6:30 p.m. Tomorrow's Monday. Becky is not streaming in the morning. Her house is going to get a new floor and new subflooring. But Dee Dee comes on at 8:30. Janet Nash comes on at 9. Janet Young comes on at 1 p.m. Eastern. This is all Eastern. Stacy was in here tonight, and she's not streaming for a while until she moved, so she's catching up with life. Let's see who else streams on Mondays. Barb Owen, I have her at 6 Central on Mondays. Boy, this list is getting old. Art Junkie. I think she's going to stream. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to speak to that. I know she's streaming at 8 p.m. on Mondays. Crochet from the Lounge Chair. And Dana at 6:30 p.m. Becca streams on Wednesday nights, doesn't it? Let's see, what did you say Becca for? On Wednesday. Oh, on Wednesday. I got to have dinner with Dana. Yes, on Wednesday. I'm not sure what, I'm not following. Kitty Jen says, hi, Beth. Jen says, Beth, did you see the pages I posted that I did in the napkin book? Oh, Dana and Becca. Dana and Becca streaming, or you had dinner with Dana and Becca? I think you mean Dana and Becca are streaming together. Is that true? I'm trying to figure that part out. Something with Dana and Becca. Some of these I might be grabbing too. I might have to go back and check if I'm short. I got 2, 4, 6, 7. I might have it. We'll see. 1. They are streaming on Wednesday. Dana and Becca are streaming as part of this streamathon. Is that Wednesday? Not today, Jen, but I'll go see in a minute. Alrighty then. Dana and Becca, is that a part of the streamathon, or is that a part of Wednesday, just a regular stream with Dana and Becca? Mary doesn't know a darn thing, Beth. Look, I did it. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 30 cards, bases, and that's good. And I'm going to put them in that card box. And when I work on cards again, maybe Refill Friday, we'll see. I'm going to use Jacqueline's papers, and I think I'm going to hunt out those old newspapers. I don't think I'm going to find me a different card box. These will fit this way. Maybe if I put that there, that'll... Because those don't quite fit in here. I like this box, but the lid also, the lid lifts up, and if you don't keep this upright, it falls off. And you spill the contents. Okay, the other thing I wanted to do was, where is it? I want to see how many cards, envelopes. I had 35. Let's see how many I have in here. I might have to get some more cards from Dollar General. I think I'm going to jelly print these Tuesday morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That feels awfully thick. 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 25 cards. I need 5 more envelopes. I mean, I've got 25 envelopes. I think I'm going to jelly plate these Tuesday morning, maybe. We'll see. I want to do 5 cards a week. So we'll keep these close by. So, what did I do tonight? I worked in my journal. I worked on my slow stitch. We cut card bases. As Slow Stitch took up the cover, took up the most room here. I'm going to get it out for my thumbnail. I'm going to make this my thumbnail. Would I pin it here? I did. Now this is not done by any means. This would be the spine of the journal, and this is a wrap. It's not going to be attached to the journal, it's going to wrap around the journal. But I'm going to use this as my thumbnail. That's why I got it out. Let me tell you, sometimes this, I guess that's rust on, oh, that's going through more than one. Let's put it down here for now. So I'm going to use this as my thumbnail, probably right in there. So, kind of, it looks a little uneven in there to me. Maybe if I move these out. It's got a pin there that's holding it. It'll be fine. If I had those pictures, I'd scatter them around there, but they're put away. So, are you staying in New York? Stacy May says, I'm waiting on a place. I'm on a wait list. Stacy says, temporarily staying with a cousin in New York. Are you staying in New York? Kitty Jen says, however, I'm giving away the rest of Christmas stickers I've been using the last 2 years to one of my neighbors that lives in the next complex over because there's not much of it left. Stacy says, yes, Beth. Some of her stickers to have fun with next year. She likes crafting. Oh, that's good. I'm glad she's close by, Jen. You can craft together. That is nice. Okay, everybody, it is 9:55. I'm not going to stay on late tonight because I am tired. I will see you Tuesday morning, which is December the 31st. And the Streamathon will probably just be getting started. I'll let them handle it. The schedule probably is on several channels out there. So have a happy New Year. I will see you Tuesday morning, New Year's Eve morning. So good nighty night, everybody. Oh, there's Legia. Good night, Legia. Have a good week. Stacy May, you let us know where you end up and how you end up, and both of you pop in here more often. We like visiting with you. All right, everyone. Happy New Year. 2025's right around the corner. Bye.